Welcome to Daughters of the King podcast, a ministry that is designed for women of all colors and ages to be uplifted and encouraged in this hour. God is real, and He wants you to know that you are loved by Him. Our goal is to help you to go forth to complete your high calling in Christ. Stay tuned for tonight's message, starting now. Hi, welcome back to Daughters of the King podcast. I am so excited to share with you our special guest for today, Shonda Shockley. Shonda, thank you for coming on the show. I really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
What is your testimony? Because I know you have so much to share, and I know you've been through a lot. I know that, at one point you shared that you didn't really have no place to go. You ended up being touched by God, being blessed by Him, and now you have your own ministry, so we're going to talk about that. I know that you have a lot to share about domestic violence. You had to get through that, so we're going to touch base on that. And I know that there's quite much more to your story. I just know it's like you are a book. You are a book that is waiting to be open to share to the world. So, what's on your heart? What do you want to share?
First, I would just love to share that God has truly been good to me. Yeah. Without Him, I'm nothing. Without Him, I would not be able to stand as tall as I am. And I just feel like people want to hear realness. They don't want to hear nothing sugar-coated because it's so much going on in the world. People want somebody to be real. People want somebody to be able to understand what they're going through. And even though all the things that I've been through, some things I didn't understand, but God had it so that I could be a testimony to somebody else. And that's what my ministry is all about. It's not just to feed people a good hot meal. It's to encourage people that I almost gave up. I almost threw in the towel. I almost wanted to commit suicide because I thought dying was better than living, because I just didn't understand, trying to find what my purpose was here on earth, and just thinking so negative of myself. And that's where I encourage people, if you don't know who you are and whom you are, that's how you will feel. But once you get to know who you are and whom you are, then the light will start shining and you'll begin to understand what you're here for.
A lot of us have so many challenges that we have to go through. And it's funny because those challenges, they beat us down, they wear us out. And we can even be strong towers, but then if the enemy comes and uses people over and over and over, you get tired, right? You get tired.
Yes.
And you start to kind of believe, well, maybe they have a point. Maybe I'm not worth anything. Maybe I'm not, who God says that I am. So you can even be a strong tower, and you can still get worn out. But this is why I believe it's so good for our sisters to pull together. And I know that you started a group, was it last year? You started a group on Facebook that I think God put in your spirit for people, for women, for sisters to come together and uplift and encourage each other. Do you still have that?
I still have it. It did not go as I planned. The page is still up. People still, they still respond to the page. And what I wanted to get out of it was sisters coming together. When they're going through, they could reach out to one another through social media, because we had people, from Dover, Milford, Georgetown, Wilmington, on this page. And we try to get together once a month, but everybody's working and everybody's doing different things. And it was hard for everybody to even get together. And but it's okay. It's all right. We still going to keep that ministry in prayer because we all need somebody. I just want to thank God for the people that He placed in my life to help me to be where I'm at right now, because we do need each other. We cannot do this thing by ourselves. We are total joking ourselves, and we think that we can, because God took some powerful women into my life to speak in my life.
Thank you for joining Daughters of the King podcast. We appreciate your support. You may contact us at www.dotking.org. Please feel free to leave a message, a thought, and let us know how you feel about tonight's show. We are here to support you. We look forward for you to hear more from Daughters of the King in the days ahead. Bye-bye.